gear.Pete's.com.
G'day guys, Pete's Tools, great to see you here again today. Hey, today I want to go on about a plasma cut and thick steel. If you're buying a cheap plasma cutter like I've been using for years, and what they tell you that it can cut and what it actually will cut, I think are two totally different things. You must remember that when they're putting these specs out and they're trying to sell these machines to you, they're doing it in the best possible light they can possibly spin the machine. Well, for the cheap ones anyway, that's what I think. They've got the best air supply, they've got the best power supply, they've got that right ambient temperature, they've got it all basically, whereas us fellas in the garage, we're not going to have all that set up perfectly. So I think our cutting specs are going to be hugely different to what they tell you on the box, guys. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. So I'll show you what my 40 amp plasma cutter can actually cut, how thick it'll cut. Most of you guys are buying 50 amps or so now, so you have a little bit more power than what I've got. Anyway guys, same as usual, you like my video, subscribe, drop me a like, drop me a comment, come say g'day at gear.Tools.com, and let's get into this, eh? So plasma cutters I'm talking about, guys, are just these cheap generic things here. This probably cost me 200 bucks, 250 bucks. It's just 40 amps, see that up there, 40 amp. You can adjust it from 15 right up to 40, depending what thickness you're cutting. Nothing special about this at all, it's not even pilot arc, it's just your basic, cheap, generic plasma cutter. So they're telling you these things will cut like an inch and a half steel. Now, I'll show you what this one will cut and then you can decide for yourself. But like I say, they'll put their specs of these machines in the best light possible and they've got all the best conditions. Well, if you're anything like me and just working in your shed, you use what you've got. You've only got a certain amount of air, you've only got a certain amount of power, and you just have the ideal conditions to match what they're saying on the box. But I'm not saying that these are no good, don't get me wrong, I love these little machines, they're really, really good and they're a lot better than an angle grinder, and I'd never go back to cutting by hand. But I just don't want you fellas to be disappointed. If you think you're going to cut, you know, like thick steel all the time, you know, you might be a little bit disappointed because you're going to need a big industrial machine. What I'm saying, guys, is you basically got to compare apples with apples. Anyway, enough waffle from you, Pete, and let's go and cut some steel. Yeah! So basically, guys, if you've been watching any of my videos, I cut mostly 3mm plate, which is, you know, like this thick. It's not really thin sheet metal, it's proper steel, and you can manufacture a lot of things out of it. I make dumpsters out of this sort of stuff. So this is what I cut every day, and this is what I use my 40 amp plasma cutter for. Now, if you're cutting this sort of thickness, guys, those little machines, the 40 and 50 amp ones, you won't be disappointed in it at all. It'll cut this all day, every day, and it won't have no issue whatsoever. Here, I'll give you a demo, guys. Good cut, nice and fast. Really nice, clean cut. Really good looking cut, guys. Not really a lot to moan about that. See that, guys, that's a really good looking cut. 3mm, really good. I wouldn't go past it. You can't cut that fast with an angle grinder with a cutting blade on it. There's just no comparison. So if you're buying your little machine to cut this sort of stuff, go for it, guys. I'd recommend it 100%. So we'll just go up a little bit now and a little bit in thickness. Right, guys, now we've got our little 40 or 50 amp machine cutting this thickness. Now this is about 5.5mm here. See that, guys? This is getting into really sort of thick metal. So we'll see how it cuts this, eh? Yeah! Once again, guys, not really any issues. A little bit slower cut, nothing to worry about. Just like that. Beautiful, Pete. See that, guys? Nice clean cut again. Yeah, about 5.5mm. Really, really good cut. No problem whatsoever. Now, if you're cutting those two thicknesses, they're really, really good, these little plasma cutters. But now I'll show you a 25mm cut, and you watch the difference, guys. Because of that sort of thickness, guys, it's starting to run it over what it's designed to do. I think so anyway. Even though it says on the box that it can cut it, you might be able to cut half an inch with it. But you couldn't do it all day, every day. You'll just burn the thing out. Anyway, I'll show you what I mean, guys. So here we have a big sucker, guys. This is about 2.5cm, or it's almost an inch thick, I think. If you look on the specs of the 40 and 50 amp plasma cutter, guys, it'll say it can shear this sort of thickness, but it can't cut it. So what that means, that's just gibberish, that's just hiding it for. You can cut about an inch of that, you can cut about an inch maybe if you're lucky, and then you wouldn't want to do any more because you're going to overload your machine. You're going to pop out the overload circuits on it. Anyway guys, we'll have a go at cutting it and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So what I've done guys is I've put the old gloves on because this is going to get really, really hot. Right, now let's try and do it, eh? Alright, this is an inch thick steel guys. On 40 amps. Yeah, it's quite slow guys, but it will cut it. You're not going to be doing 100 miles an hour though. Yeah guys, it is cutting it, just a bit slow, but it'll get you out of a hole. There we go guys, we didn't quite sever it, but what do we end up with? Shouldn't take too much to get that separated. There you go, just like that. See what I mean? It does cut it, no worries, but you wouldn't want to be doing that all day every day. It would kill your machine. But for a little home handyman thing, 40 or 50 amp plasma cutter, if you're cutting an inch steel like that, it's not doing too bad. And I don't think us normal guys in the garage want to be cutting this sort of stuff all day, every day anyway. It's only every now and then if you've got to cut through a thick bolt or something like that that you'd need it anyway. That's what I think. Not a bad cut guys, it's not perfect, but what do you expect for a little machine? So guys, what's the conclusion we can draw out of that? You're cutting 3mm steel all day, every day, no worries at all. 40, 50 amp cheap plasma cutter, absolutely. 5.5mm like this, you want to cut it every now and then, or you want to do 2 or 3 hours cutting, you know, once or twice a week, no worries at all. Then you go up to something like this, 25mm. You want to cut that every day? Not going to happen guys, it just ain't going to happen. You want to cut it once a month to get rid of a bolt or get you out of a hole when you're trying to fix something? No worries at all. Anyway guys, just don't want you to be disappointed when you buy these cheap little plasma cutters. Like I say, if you use it properly, I've had mine for years, it goes brilliantly. I'll put a couple of links down below if you're looking at some of these cheap plasma cutters, the ones that I buy anyway. Anyway guys, same as usual, you like my videos, subscribe, drop me a like, drop me a comment, say good day at torch.com, and I'll come and annoy you next week. See you guys, bye.
gear.But